for the right to represent the AFC in this year's Super Bowl. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
We talked to him earlier in the week, Mike, and he tried to downplay this as just another game, but I think after seeing him on the field during warm-ups, that's gone out the window. You can tell it's starting to set in just how big of an opportunity this really is. They've outlasted every team in the AFC except for the one they're about to face. If they're able to beat them, man, they'll have a chance to do something really special. But for that to happen, they're going to need him to lead the way as they try to overcome this intimidating atmosphere, and if he does that, they could be holding the Lamar Hunt Trophy in just a few short hours. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and I'll tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Hayward. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag
holding
on the play.
Offense.
Early indications of a hold. Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
Mike, when you're grinding away in the midst of training camp, these are the moments that you fantasize about. However, it's no longer a fantasy for either of these two teams. It's their reality, and it's up to them to seize the opportunity in front of them. But for that to happen, they're going to need a big game out of their quarterback. And if he plays the way he's capable of, they could be just a few hours away from heading to the Super Bowl.
They'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Going for it all. That is hard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now, faking the give. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. He will find his man. That's the rookie from Ohio State.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the Titans' 15-yard line.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment defense. Automatic 1st down.
So the penalty sets up this offense for 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's a toss, right side. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Throw across his body is complete. 3rd and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Jets are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Titans offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Titans' 1st down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Quickly to the outside and complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man left side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
First and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. 3-0 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick with him again. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Titans.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Quick throw, taken in, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Number 85. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Tennessee.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. He'll try and get there on the ground. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. Brian Callahan will send out the field goal unit here. This, about as short as you can get. That one is good. And the Titans will tie the game at 3 apiece.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Past midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
And typically, Mike, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return game. I mean, this is something that has been a priority all season long, and they nearly sprung.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll try to run for it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on third down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the first down.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. 18 yards on the pickup there, and a first down.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
A tight end in motion now. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. They're called in at the 2. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. Last drive yielded 3. They'd like more. Let's see what happens on 3rd and goal. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Jets.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Jets take a 10-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. Just the lone field goal for them so far. Down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one's going to be taken in over the middle.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He's inside the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC Championship game. After this, down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. He'll look to throw. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Jets offense headed back to take over once more. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. 1st and 10. Off he goes. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Now they'll set up to throw. Now he'll run. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Back to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. That's good for 27 and a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not...
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets are going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points, The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we've reached halftime here in the AFC title game. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report.
But first, time to look
Coach.
ahead to the NFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Carolina Panthers. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half and the right to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl, as we hand things back over to Mike Tirico. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jets offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's a run going left. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He runs with it. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
The Titans' 38-yard line.
Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. To the ground, a 1st down run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. That's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Titans offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Titans offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. This one complete to Hayward. Here's third and 7. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. Not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Jets offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
Back to the air again on second and 10. He's across midfield. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. One quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll come up here, first and 10. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to the air once more on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Titans offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on second and 2. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he will go down here, but there is a marker on the field, and the defense
Offside.
may have gotten a head
Defense.
start on that one.
Automatic first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Moving the tight end right. Back to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That penalty is declined.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Still 1st down.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Back to the air one more time. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, New York. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out.
Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Still 1st down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll look to throw. He'll spot Henry open downfield. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Titans. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The extra point is up and through. And the Titans have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down. They'll begin here on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down.
And with a flag down, he goes down. They get him for the sack, and that flag is probably on the offense as well. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We're back to crown an AFC champion after this. On comes the punt team now for the Jets, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. They'll drop to throw. This one complete to Hayward. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They're going to motion the tight end over here. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Tight end motioning left. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to keep it himself. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get 24 on that one. 1st down for Tennessee.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
They send the tight end in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. Now 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. Clock stops. 46 seconds to go. Throwing now from the gun. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So this one in the win column for the Jets. As they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy, they are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.